Among the top political figures who have met President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the Governor Peter Mbah. Please, before we proceed, we want to make this passionate appeal. Kindly subscribe to our channel and like and share for others to see. We sincerely appreciate you immensely. Thanks and God bless you. Now, Governor Peter Mbah has met President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu was arrested and expatriated from Kenya in 2021, and he has been in the custody of DSS since then because some allegations and charges were leveled against him, and he has been facing the charges and trial since then. And of course, kindly listen
last
to
week
what the
of
journalist
this
on
week rather,
the TVC
Thursday, he
Hangout
was in
said
court
about
by
the Peter Iba message to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Please listen and do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.
On Journalist Hangout, I've repeatedly canvassed the release of Nnamdi Kanu. I've repeatedly demanded for dialogue. I see some people calling me a tribalist on social media because I chose not to believe that I would be won the election. But if I were a tribalist, I won't be asking repeatedly for dialogue in resolving this matter. Yeah. I know people who have come to say, why are you asking for Nnamdi Kanu's release? But that's what I've done. The record is there. I can't even remember how many times on issues with Jide that I've demanded that, look, it's not in every situation that you resolve issues through the courts or through military intervention. I still believe that, look, if we want peace and if we want true national healing, it's one of the first steps that the administration will take. And I recall that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, during his campaign, made that promise that he would speak with aggrieved people in the southeast so that we can have peace there. No sacrifice is too much for us to achieve lasting peace. And this is my view. My view remains the same on this matter. I'm convinced that we can achieve peace.
Yeah, but the French call it rapprochement.
Yeah, and when we come together to speak, there has to be concessions on both sides.
Yeah.
I expect that Nnamdi Kanu's minders would also tell him that, look, in return for what Nigeria is offering, this is what we want you to do. Give up your armed struggle. Let's behave as brothers and all that. I think that will go a long way. I really support Governor Mbah on this. He's just following up with what Mbazulike Amechi and others have done before him. May God bless his soul where he is, First Republic Aviation Minister. So it's a good move that this governor has initiated, and I believe that we'll get there.
Emeka, yes, many people feel hurt at a time like this, especially in the Southeast. So a political victory would be out of place.
Well, it's long overdue anyway, because when you go to the Southeast, a lot of things are not just in place. People are weary, people are tired, people are suspicious of security agents are suspicious of the people, and then people keep accusing the security agents of doing a number of horrible things to the people. Now, what's on everybody's mind is that let Nnamdi Kanu be released. We've said it on this program a number of times. Let there be a political solution to this matter. So that, you see, first of all, you can reduce the tension. Because when you reduce the tension, you can now initiate dialogue. I think, actually, in 2015, when Buhari came in, some of us were saying that Buhari should go softly on this IPOB matter. Don't take it headlong, because what you're going to do is that you will get into
make a hero out of
what
a man.
is beyond, you know, that the situation is going to go beyond your control.
Yeah.
But we were ignored. People said, you're this, you're that. And then at the end of the day, what happened? What happened? You went all the way, renditioned him from Kenya, brought him to Nigeria. Have the killing stopped? As the Southeast got better for it?
Yeah.
You travel around the Southeast, you see checkpoints, military checkpoints. You get to Ngiri Junction, they will tell everybody to alight from vehicle and walk down. Dehumanization of the people. It is even very painful. You tell people to alight and walk down, walk by the military checkpoint, and you see, some of these things need to go. This is 21st century. There are softer approaches to dealing with insurgency, dealing with crime, dealing with a whole host of issues.
Yeah.
There are softer approaches you can apply so that you make sure that you still draw the people closer. You still keep the people. You don't try to alienate the people. There were some unfortunate remarks too Buhari made in his time, which stirred up a lot of anger. You are saying, you know, I just don't want to go into because those things are so painful.
Yeah.
And then the point is this: so many people have died, youths have died, soldiers have died, policemen have been killed. So on every side,
Avoidably, yeah.
on every side. So I think we can now say, okay, we've got to a point where we can say, yes, let's find a way to put an end to this thing. Release him. Let there be a political solution.
Yeah.
The courts, the Supreme Court almost got to the point of getting him released. Before Malami now started filing some, the former Attorney General started filing some new charges and all of that. But the point is this: no matter how many charges you file, no matter how long you take this thing, the fact remains that he has become an albatross.
All right. Emeka, quickly, let's talk about the second leg of the story. This sit-at-home wahala. We agreed it has become a loose cannon.
Yes, but you know, IPOB has said, a part of IPOB has said that people should stop observing sit-at-home. But you see, the point is this: when something gets to the street level, and the boys on the street take over that thing, it becomes a problem. Because you don't really know, you're not really sure of who you are dealing with. Who you are dealing with. So, that is why
Governor Mbah is planning a mountain?
Soludo went beyond asking for Nnamdi Kanu's release. He went to see Nnamdi Kanu. He asked Buhari to release Nnamdi Kanu. He said it. Mbazulika Amechi said, release him to me. I will guarantee so. So now, Amechi is dead. Mbazulika Amechi is dead. But we must put an end to this thing. You see, when I see people laughing at it, you Igbos, every Monday, sit at home, blah, 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 blah. Just look at them. I say, remember there's somebody called the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces who is supposed to secure the society. You're asking me to go and secure the society. Am I the Commander-in-Chief? You see, so all of these things, we're not saying pump weapons and aircraft. We're not saying that. What we're saying is find alternative ways of getting things resolved so that peace can return to the Southeast and people can go about their businesses. So what Governor Mbah of Enugu State is doing, yes, he's echoing the sentiments in the Southeast, what people have been saying. Yes, we need for this to be done, and let's do it quickly.
Yeah, quickly, before we move over, sit at home.
Yes, IPOB instituted sit at home in the first place, but the same group that instituted it has said, look, it would only hold on the days that Kanu is taken to court. But cultists and other outlaws who have hijacked the struggle, they still insist that sit-at-home must happen every Monday, apart from a state like Ebonyi, where sit-at-home doesn't work. Because I was in Ebonyi for like 6 days, about 3 weeks ago. In other places, people, out of fear, would rather sit in their homes because on most of those days, you don't even see policemen on the streets. you know. So I believe that our people do not like that sit at home, but out of fear, because there's no guarantee of their security. So they would rather not take the risk. The governor, the governor said, okay, with effect from June 6, no more sit at home. But the truth is, in some parts of the state capital, it was obeyed. But in many parts, people chose to ignore the governor because they don't have two lives. And they don't have the security that is guaranteed a governor. So they are not taking the risk. If we can protect our people sufficiently, if they see enough security operatives on the roads on those days, they will be happy to go to work. But
Thanks for watching. If this video resonated with you, hit that like button, drop a comment below, share with someone who needs to see it, and don't forget to subscribe for more. Let's keep the